There we go. Yo, what up, chat? I'm playing LeafGreen again today, night, because I love this game to death. Well, it's a childhood game for me. It's very nostalgic. Alright, so let's see. Did I just open? No, let's close it. Okay. I need a new tab running every time. So last stream I caught two Pokemon I'm gonna use, Abra and a Bellsprout. Let's see, hold up. Oh wait, hold. Let's see. Where the? Oh nah, not about trying to fix it. So I got like 5 team members now, but luckily, in this part of the game, it's completely fine. And the reason why I say that is because like I played this game before, like so many times. I usually get here with like 4 mons. And I also like to think that when it comes to certain mons, it's whatever. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, because so here's the thing. So we're using Abra for this playthrough. I don't look. I love Abra to death. It's like my favorite psychic type, mainly just because you know I played this game a lot, so much when I was younger. So like when I was a kid, I of course would like to use what's it, Abra? But because like I never had people to trade with, I would always play this game by myself. So Alakazam wouldn't be, you know, something I would usually get. I mean, granted, the trade evolutions. Okay, here's like a weird tidbit for people who don't really use trade mons, because not everybody like wants to trade. Like if you can't trade locally sometimes, you don't always have people near you or 2 consoles. It only took me like about a few years. Let's move myself down a bit. Move myself up. Is that good enough? Maybe I could. Let's see. I put myself right back down where I usually have myself. Yeah. Means chat's gonna be moving down too. And like my thought process when I was younger was like I did not really think of owning 2 consoles. What? Yeah, let's see, put you down here. I know like chat is basically text, but it is kind of weird whenever you guys do block stuff. Just saying. So here's the thing: when it comes to trade mons, they are usually designed to the point where if you don't have people to trade with, your middle stage Evo is perfectly fine. Like, I'm not joking. Like, Kadabra on its own is actually not that bad when you consider stats. But it's, you know, it's the usual thing of you have another form to evolve into. So genuinely you want to get to that final form, your final stage. You don't have to, because, you know, with Pokemon's design, you can be with whatever you want. You know, difficulty doesn't matter, but it's still true. Oh wait, did I put? Oh, I put I put Bellsprout in the fight. I didn't mean do that. Okay, I got no idea if Bellsprout can beat this Slowpoke or not, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. Like, who knows if it can, but if it can, that's cool. And no, you can't get me with this Slowpoke. Like I was saying, like, trade evolutions, they're designed to the point where their stats are not too far off in their final forms, to the point where their stat boost isn't really that big of a jump. And for some of them, it's not really a jump at all. It's just switch stats to a different thing. Like, you know, switch your stats around. You know what I mean? Like, going from Kadabra to Alakazam, like, seeing, like, what? Alakazam have, what, 120 speed? Is it 120 or 115? I forgot the basic speed of Alakazam. But Kadabra is not that far off. It's like, what, 105? So really, it's not the worst thing ever. I mean this genuinely, like, it's not bad. Let's see. So I don't know about the other ones, but I'm guessing they all follow the same rule, and you know, they're all Kanto mons, so they probably all follow the same design philosophy. I think maybe every trade Evo, or almost every trade Evo, thinks that, I mean, has that design built into it. Where, like, if it has another stage to additionally to trade for, you're not exactly missing out on too big of a bump in stats. I'm like, granted, there are exceptions. There has to be, because they usually break their own rules, and, like, that is the point. Kind of, it's like, you know, you break a rule, you break your design rules and game design, and you genuinely make this one thing better. Like, you know, better, feels cooler, and I guess more marketable. Well, I won't say marketable, because sometimes that's just something that is just used as a late game thing. I think it's like, it's the usual game design philosophy of, like, an outlier that goes against some established design rules in game design, which, you know, trust me, I've learned about, and it's kind of cool. You know, as someone who went to school for this kind of type of thing. Uh, so I was trying to test if whether or not I could actually trade with myself. And if I can't, that's sad. And I really wish I didn't buy both games. At the same time, though, it's like there's no reason why I should not be able to. So when we get a Kadabra, I'm going to switch over to Fire Red on my Switch, test that, see if it can work. And if it does work, hooray. If it doesn't work, this sucks and I should not have spent $20. Or even all 40. But this is genuinely sound like something I was hoping for years. Like being able to actually play these games on consoles that aren't GBA. Like I play them on DS, but the problem is like DS doesn't have a link cable feature, so you can't do that. You can't trade with a GBA game with another GBA game or Pokemon, which sucks. Because if that was true, that was possible, and you believe me, I would have done that. I would have been done that, like, as a kid. Whether it's like DS or GBA, just one each, or both of them, both DSs. Actually, both DSs, or even like 3DSs as a kid, but it wasn't meant to be, I guess. That would have been too cool for kid me. But I mean, you know, it doesn't matter now because the games are back and they're re-released, and it's like, thank God. Now, granted, I do wish that Gen 1, like the originals, were available, and 2. Come on, because I mean, look, you have most of them on one console. Like, come on, man, that is a dream come true. But I get why they just re-released these two and not the originals. And you can't say because they've already been on 3DS. That's not the reason why. The reason why is like they think, okay, we have our remake, which is like the better version, which is meant to be the better version, and fans will most likely just be fine with that. And even if they're not, it's whatever, because they can just transfer. We got home compatibility with these games. I don't expect them to transfer it back because, given, you know, Mon's new abilities, you know, stat buffs and everything, they would have to account for all that. Plus, if I think about it, they don't do that for like red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal on the 3DS, and when you transfer them into Sun and Moon. So I'm not surprised. Like, would I like home compatibility for these games to just transfer back and forth? Yes. But that will also be like the weirdest thing. Okay, I meant to forget rap, but it's whatever. Oh wait, I should teach Bullet C. I still have not taught it Bullet C. I have it. And it would have been perfect for this too. Like it generally would have. But no, I didn't teach it. Oh well. Sand attack. Oh, so I posted my Zubat moment. Little just before the stream, right? I posted my Zubat moment. It's me fighting Zubat. I posted like today as a short, and I just posted on TikTok earlier. And the hilarious thing was just that I'm seeing people experiencing the Zubat fighting Zubat in the old games is hilarious. I'm like, yeah, you're right, but also just fighting Zubat in general, it's the funniest thing to watch and it's the worst thing to experience. Go in your Pokemon, huh? Okay, I'll be honest with you. That's not until Gen 3. I know this is technically Gen 3 remakes, but Gen 1 remakes and Gen 3. But no, it doesn't really count. We're not in Hoenn yet. Give it a few more years until I can play Pokemon Emerald again. Then we can talk about going to Pokemon, okay? Now, granted, I did play through ZA, and I didn't get what's it? I didn't get Gardevoir. I didn't use it. I have it, but I didn't use it. What do you mean by that? Gardevoir. Okay, let's be real here, guys. When it comes to Pokemon, right? Like the immediate Pokemon I think of when Pokemon fans are just being crazy about this sort of Pokemon is Gardevoir and Lopunny. That's it. I genuinely don't think there's like Pokemon fans are crazy about certain amounts of certain kinds of Pokemons. It's either Gardevoir or Lopunny for the exact same reasons why. It's their design. Because one is humanoid. So people like wanna, treat it like a fairy in a dress, which it kind of is. And when it comes to Lopunny, I mean, do I even need to explain it? It's a bunny. It's a bunny girl. It's designed to look like a bunny girl. Granted, it can be male too, just like Gardevoir can, and it also has like a male divergent evolution, which is Gallade. But both Gardevoir and Lopunny is like the same reason. It's their design. And Lopunny itself is based off bunny girls. Pokemon fans are crazy. Speaking as one, I'll admit. But I'm not into that. Chad, we're almost there. Which also means I have to switch over to Fire Red and play until I can trade, which will be funny. Chad, do you have a favorite Kantomon Pokemon at all? Like, what's your favorite Gen 1 Mon? Mine is Nidoking. I just love how useful he is. Bill's back, by the way. Nidoking. Yeah. Ditto. And you know why? Yeah, it's a good breeding mon. It is the breeding Pokemon. Ditto breeds with everything. And if you close your eyes right now, Chad, and you listen in the distance, you can hear Hojo from Final Fantasy VII just, you know, laughing maniacally when he just sees Ditto's potential to breed with any Pokemon. He would try with a human. Or the yellow electricity bird. Oh, Zapdos? Yeah, he's cool. He is the best bird of the three, though. There we go. Yeah, I love Zapdos. He's cool. I mean, I like all three of the birds because I just think they look cool. Plus, you know, fire, ice, and electricity. RPG reference. I like. It's a classic RPG reference. Alright, now you forget crap. What else? I mean, Blastoise, of course. I like Fiero. But there is a better one, a better bird, and it's Dodrio. I think Dodrio is like the best flying type for Kanto. Like, even if I do count legendaries, it's my favorite one for me. What's another one I like? I like Starmie, Eevee, all the evolutions. Jolteon, Vaporeon, Espeon, not Espeon, Gen 1, Espeon Gen 2. I mean, I do like Espeon, but let's see. Flareon. Granted, Flareon's probably like my least favorite evolution ever. Because, man, it's not really designed with those with like Gen 1 stats in mind. Or even like the first 3 gens. And okay, look, here's the thing. My problem with Flareon is just that because it has like a 130 base physical attack, it can't really use that well. And granted, I've used it in a playthrough before. In this game, actually. The problem is, even now, it struggles. Like, let's see. It gets Flare Blitz in Gen 6. But before that, it gets Fire Fang in Gen 4. Fire Fang. Gen 5 it gets Flame Charge. And that's it. So, as you can probably tell, Flareon just struggles. And it's like, man, does somebody want to do something for it? Like, does somebody want to actually help out Flareon and give it a good fire physical move? Like, I think that's the problem with like a lot of physical fire types. It's like they don't have good fire moves. Physical fire moves. It's the same for electric types. If you can't, you don't have arms to throw a punch, you can't use Thunder Punch. And that's kind of it. Like, you're kind of cooked. Oh, would you look at that, chat? Another evolution. And it's like, it's one of the best psychic types in the game. Like, even, like I said this earlier, but even now, Kadabra is still good. I think it's a jump in stats, and like, I think like they designed these to be the point where if they can't trade, you make up for it with just decent stats, which it kind of already has. Like, it's basically as strong as my Nidoking. You know what? Let's go heal instead. Wait. Yeah, okay, you go first, and I'm just gonna heal, but I don't got a lot of potions on me. So here's the thing. I'm gonna have to test on stream whether or not being able to trade works out for me. Which it should, because it's wireless between two Switch consoles. So I still got my Switch, and it's still out. So we don't have to do it now, but we can do it later. Alright, it's time to fight Misty, and no matter who you choose, this fight can be hard. Like, I genuinely do like that about this game specifically. It's just that Misty can be hard, no matter which version, which starter you choose. And she doesn't really have to be hard, she can just like be annoying because of this. Oh, I couldn't poison it, so I guess sleep will have to work. So if I do this enough times, this threshold, no, it's not. Okay, good. She's not gonna heal. Oh, okay, we're good. She didn't, like, I managed to knock her out, and she didn't heal it. Now, granted, she's gonna do that with Starmie, which I don't like, but can I poison it? I finally got my first prestige on Brawl Stars. Okay, I can't poison it. 1K trophies? Oh, okay, cool. What are some of your like greatest gaming achievements, chat? Like, it doesn't have to be like achievements or trophies. Like things you did in a game that you are genuinely proud of. Like mine is completing Pokedexes in Pokemon games because it's something I've wanted to do for so long as a kid, and it's like even now I'm still like making my inner kid happy to do that. I beat Peppa Pig the game while crashing out. You know what? That counts because I've seen streamers crash out or Peppa Pig. Do, 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 do. Oh, by the way, Resident Evil 9 is downloading, and I'm still waiting because I think it's like something wrong with my internet last night because it's been weird lately. So, despite the fact that it says it has like a half hour to download, like I guess a portion of the game, then the rest of the game, it still hasn't finished downloading the first portion. So I can't play Resident Evil 9 yet. But of course I want to. Oh, let's see. Do we test this out? I mean, I guess we can. Wait, can I find it? Okay. How do I? I want to see if this works or not. Wait, hold on. Let me do this first. Because if it says something's wrong with my internet, then it's gonna make me crash out. Of course it would do that. All right, give me one moment. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that this will work fine. Let's see. So I put switch 2 in sleep mode. I'm gonna try and put it in which one. That will work good. All right, let's see. That just work. Yep, it does. Okay, good. Okay, so now I'm using my Switch 1 for this. Oh god. Okay, sorry, Chad. We gotta deal with like slow text speed for a minute. So let's try to see if I can trade, which I should be able to. So let's be a girl for this one. I don't have a good name for the girl. Chad, give me a good name for the girl. What should I name the girl? Oh wait, I think like they block certain names. I mean, we could try it. Try like certain names, see if they should get blocked. Yeah, cause like this version on Switch, they censor it. Karen? Nah, we shouldn't name her Karen. Oh, okay. Sophia the First, huh? Let's see. Is that a reference to something? I don't know. Like, this is me genuinely asking. I don't know. It got better. Jonathan? Character limit. Does this work? Does this work? It's a character limit. This is probably funnier this way. Let's be real. Alright, and that's good enough. Your name is Jonathan. And it has to be like Joan, like, you know, French. You know what? His name is Green now. You know, her name is, well, not Green, it's actually Leaf. A canon name. But we can treat it like, you know, she's called, you know, Joan Altone, and just, you know, say it's French. Okay, chat. Here's another thing. You get to pick the starter. I already have Squirtle, so it's either Bulbasaur or Charmander. So fire or grass. Now, no matter which one I use, it doesn't matter because I played this game to death, so I can get past it no problem. Okay, I can't be that cocky, but I'm not completely wrong. I've been in this game like under level mons so many times. So you guys can pick the starter, chat. It's either Bulbasaur or Charmander. So you can't say middle. So it's either left or right. I'll let you choose. If you want, that is. Yeah, alright. I guess it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter, but yeah. Alright, let's pick Bulbasaur instead. Can I move? Oh, wait. If I do this... Well, actually, wait. Let's pick Charmander for this one. And I'll give it a name. What's a good name for Charmander? Oh, I know exactly what name I'm going to give this one. This is so 2000s, but it's funny. It's so hilarious, her name being Jonathan. It's a dragon, man. It's Trogdor. Give me 1 second. Yes. Okay, you guys cannot see the fruit salad. Alright, so there we go. Uh, Alright, so we're just gonna keep going with Charmander for a bit. Until I can trade. So let's see, let me think. So if I remember correctly, trading doesn't unlock until after I get Pokeballs. Because you know it's a good fail, it's a fail safe. So what I could do is later on, when we have to trade for the other starter and the fossil, we can just do another playthrough for Fire Red. And I don't think I'll be able, I'm not gonna be able to speed run it. I mean, granted, I know how the speed run works, but I'm not going to speed run it. It is so a general speed run, and I don't mean like, you know, hardcore speed run, like speed run beat the game, but like, well, you know, an hour or whatever. Is you want to casually get to the game fast as possible. It is get to Vermilion City. Like, you know, you skip Misty, obviously. Then you get to Diglett's Cave, catch Doug Trio, because it's so high leveled. It sweeps every single gem to Koga. Yeah, you don't even need to beat Erica. You can just beat Koga with Doug Trio. And when you win, you get Surf. And you surf to Cinnabar. And you revive your fossil. Because the Gen 1 fossils are key items. Which they kept in the remake. And look, if the fossils weren't key items, this would be so much easier. It wouldn't take as long either because, well, no, it wouldn't, because, you know, you get Surf to Cinnabar Island, and you also surf for Zapdos in a power plant, catch that, and you just rip the rest of the game. Like, you know, you catch the birds, and that's usually it. And maybe you sweep your starter as well, and Doug Trio. I don't need to do this, but okay. A rat. All right, so this should be it. Hopefully this is it. Or do I have to get the first badge? If I do, then that sucks. 'Cause that just means I gotta trade up Mankey, and I don't want to train a Mankey. Like I love it, but I think I just like this weird stigma as a kid, where basically what is it? If you if I felt like I'm kind of not really forced to use it, but it's kind of hard to not use a Mankey for the first gym if you pick Charmander. Oh god, it's so weird. I never did this when I was a kid. Alright, give me a minute. Let's switch back over to LeafGreen. Okay, so now I got this hooked up. Let's see if this works. Let's see. Wait. Okay, I can't move. So oh wait. It's this one, I remember correctly, because it's just faster. Okay, let's see. I'm actually doing your chat. I'm actually trading. I'm trading in Gen 3. Finally. My childhood. My inner child must be so happy. I got a rat. Alright, hold up. This is the best I can do. Alright, chat. Now we can trade back. I actually got an Alakazam for the first time. Okay, I need Charmander though. So I think I have to just get him on. Wait, no, I just trade Pikachu. Now, what sucks is that Charmander cannot learn Flash, but it's whatever. I got another mon that can learn Flash soon, ish. Game Boy backward reference again. They just kick you out, which is just funny. All right, let's put this back later. All right, give me one more chat. I'm going to the bathroom. I'm so happy, chat. Look at that. I can trade you now. This is like years in the making. Like, I mean, just genuinely, I never did this as a kid at all. It's only the what you call it, the thing. It's the in-game trades that I can only trade with. Like, I didn't have a GBA link cable at all, so I don't think anybody in these houses gives you anything. I mean, it would be funny if I couldn't trade at all, but I'm glad I can. And look at that, like two max evolutions, two final stage evolutions already. And I finally have an Alakazam in Gen 3 for the first time, chat. I can only do this in Gen 4 and up. I can't even do it in Gen 6. Well, okay, I can, but I did the thing. I used Pokemon Bank for some trades I couldn't do. I still have not completed X and Y's Pokedex. I mean, I completed Aura's Pokedex, but that's a remake of Hoenn. And let's just say, if you know how to do the trick with DNS servers to get on private DNS servers with those events, you can get Gen 4 and 5 Pokemons. Well, let's see, up to Gen 5 in any Gen 4 and 5 game. Like, you need at least one, but despite the fact that they say like it's only for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can get any Gen 4 game. And I did it, and I kept rolling until I finally managed to get those Mew events, the Celebi event, Jirachi, Darkrai. Well, Darkrai wasn't really hard. Gen 4 mons were like the easiest ones to get. Oh my god, this back sprite. I could see Alakazam's back sprite. I needed Neo from the Matrix, because like I remember a Pokemon YouTuber that I watched, he named it that too. I mean, I could name it like Spoons, because of course, like the best name, which is from another LP channel back in the day, would be Two Scoops, because two scoops. And it's like, I could be like two scoops, but I'm like, nah. Let's go Neo. It's when I think of psychic types, I think like futuristic. So why not? I'm just glad that didn't take me long at all. I mean, okay, granted, like getting able to trade mons isn't like the hardest thing ever, of course, but genuinely, I didn't know, because like I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's just like what, 5 minutes to get a starter and trade that, but I never did it before in Gen 3 specifically. 4 and 5 I did, and then 7 because GTS was still up, and you know, 8, 9 and onward. Speaking of which, I tried to download the Switch 2 upgrade for Scarlet, and well, not Scarlet, I guess Violet. For me, it's Violet, and I'm guessing just playing it on Switch 2 gives it the boost. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? It's fine. I would play Pokemon Violet sometime soon. Rare candy, by the way. And that's basically just because I wanted to go back to those games, like, you know, do a second playthrough. But, you know, I did it once and it's kind of slow. Okay, being honest here, so when I asked for a Switch 2 for Christmas, I held off, like I said this last time, I held off on playing mini Switch games on stream, just in case I get a Switch 2. But it would have felt kind of awkward to start playing Switch 1 game, dealing with slower speed and, you know, load times and all that. It's like, but what if I get a Switch 2 for Christmas? I can hold out till Christmas. It's fine to hold out till Christmas. And I did. I really did. And I was like, you know what? If it doesn't happen, I can play till my birthday. Now, I'll be honest here, chat. My first thought was to ask for a new PC. Now, granted, I knew how much that costs. Switch 2 is not you know, it's not that less expensive, but still, play the numbers game when it comes to that. But so I wanted to upgrade my computer for the longest time, but I just didn't know how to go about it. So I figured, well, if I'm going to upgrade my computer, then I can get a new part and just put it in my computer, which I couldn't do. So I figured I gotta make do with this computer, or what's it? And not just make do with this computer, then get a new rig altogether. And genuinely, I thought of that. So I just thought, you know what? Let's just do that. I don't know when, but let's just try asking. And then I'm thinking, it's probably better to just get a Switch 2. And when I graduate, get a new computer I can also stream with as a good birthday present. Graduation present. So like, hey, look, I can wait. Okay, good. I can wait however long I need to just to give me a better computer. Cause my computer is a potato. I got a potato PC, chat. I want a better one. But there are just some games that I want to stream, but I just can't because my computer just can't handle just playing normally. So I would have to get it on PC. I mean PS5. Now, granted, I'm okay with either one, but still. When it comes to like certain games, I like to own them physically. And ever since getting a PC, some games I just like playing on my computer, like Balatro or Dice a Million, which it came out on my birthday, which is funny because I have thought about getting that game because I played the demo, but I didn't play it on stream. Now, granted, I would like to play it more on stream, but I didn't. So I figured, you know what? When it comes to the demo, I'll just play the full game on stream. because when I played Dice a Million, because it's basically Balatro but with dice, I figured, well, I don't get it, but it happened with Balatro, so it's like I will get it soon. So because of that, I thought, well, it'll be fine because I can either play it and learn it on stream, or I can just play it off stream and just keep going, which I genuinely think is the better plan. Because let's see, after this, it's Resident Evil 9. And I may just flip-flop between them. It depends on whether or not Resident Evil 9 is finished uploading on my PS5. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to see. Because it's not. It's probably not. Like, no, knowing my luck. It said like a half an hour to play like the first part of Resident Evil 9, but I'll wait. And trust me, I can wait. Because my god, people are loving Resident Evil 9, and I'm so happy to. It came out like Pokemon Day, but that's like a couple days after my birthday, and I managed to get it like right then and there, so I got it launch day. So it feels kind of funny when I just happens to say I've been there since launch for games. And surprise, surprise, Resident Evil 9 is one of them. Like, I would do it more often, but you know, being in college for so long, you just don't. So yeah, I figured, oh wait, I gotta put these TMs in my mons. Yeah, we need to get this item if we're going to complete the dex. And as a kid, I thought this item was cool, but like as I got older, I realized, oh my god, where was these earlier? I mean, granted, starting with like Gen 5, you don't really need to do this. But of course, I want to be able to at least have a Virtus Seeker. All right, let's get the thing. Yeah, this bike voucher. So I know about the the terror leaks that exposed those weird stories that Game Freak had. But you think that guy, this guy in the fan club is like the descendant of some dude that really loves that Rapidash and Legends Arceus now? Because like those terror leaks ruined Legends Arceus. Well, no, it didn't, because it's all AI. It's AI translated, which is stupid. It's so dumb. Like I say all the time, AI translations cannot ruin Top Ocean for me. And I mean that genuinely. And then like you see all the leaks about, you know, people getting weird with Mons, and there is one with Rapidash. So obviously someone in Game Freak is just down that just had those weird thoughts, and it's like, why are you thinking about the horse? Like, do not the horse, leave the horse alone. I can't serve to get the cookie. Oh well. Okay, that is the rest bed. Someone here has like a Growlithe. I remember that. Let's see, let's do this. Because this is going to be the most important thing. Alright, let's teach Neo King Dig. I'm making sure I'm clicking the right moves because it's just how fast this game can get. And it's just me pressing buttons. Alright, let's save. Okay, I know that like one guy here has like a random Growlithe. It's either this guy. Wait, no. Well, let's see. Wait, no, I think that one guy. Yeah, no, yeah, this is the guy with the Growlithe, and he has like a ponytail. I'm thinking of like the guy with Nidoran male who was like level 21, and it's like, wow. Well, it's not that surprising. Oh my god. Chat. Chat. I gotta be real with you. Like I've been saying it like the past couple days, but man, I really wouldn't play Resident Evil 9 so bad because I have the game. I think it's the worst part too. I have the game. It's in the PS5, but I can't play it because it hasn't downloaded yet. All right, give me one moment. I'll be right back. You wanna know what else is in the PS5? My mom! Warp it! You need this half-ass, half-off ghost. Oh, wait. I find it funny how this guy gets mad I just barge in, which is like a normal RPG thing. Oh, I'm thinking somebody else then. Well, when it comes to level 21 Nidoran male. Bro, I was just watching clips of regular show not too long ago. And oh my god, bro, I miss that show so much. And like apparently it's getting reruns now on Cartoon Network, which is great. Because like it was meant to be like for Adult Swim, but they put it on Cartoon Network and it's not exactly toned down for Cartoon Network. You can tell, like even like back then, like when I first watched it, when it came out, you can tell that it was more for an older crowd, which that's what I loved about it. But oh man, I miss regular show so much. Like I like Adventure. Okay, this is the guy I was thinking of, but I like Adventure Time too. But I was always more of a regular show fan. Because Adventure Time has a good adventure, obviously. Like, you know, it has that formula that like so many modern cartoons follow. Well, you be more comedic in the first season, and you get more into like your lore and world building, like later on. Like, you know, that's why like Gravity Falls does it, Star vs. the Forces of Evil does it. Pretty much so many modern cartoons like after Adventure Time did that because they probably had like the same idea, and a lot of them did work together, or which is the same college. I didn't watch both. You should. Now, granted, this has come from someone who dropped both of those shows like season 5, but I still loved it because like they're both good. I still remember I still have fond memories of watching those when I was like a teenager, and then I did watch the endings of both shows because like I'm like, oh, they're ending, or at least they're close to ending. Why not just watch them? Granted, I missed like 2 seasons worth of lore or whatever, but it's still nice to see. I used to watch cartoon only with the Christmas special of Gumball, Adventure Time. I mean, I love Gumball too. Oh man, I forgot the name of the okay, Gumball's like jokes is so good because there's just one joke in Gumball where it's a balloon character, and this is one of the funniest jokes in Gumball, which I didn't get when I was younger because I didn't know. Actually, I don't think I was seen around that time. Maybe I did, but maybe I just thought nothing of it. But so there's this balloon character in Gumball, and the problem was he was running out of helium. So of course you have to blow it full of helium, but that's how balloons are. But this balloon is a character. So you have to blow the balloon. You blow the balloon. He's like, yeah, he's like, guys, please, I'm running out of helium. And he's like, eh, you do it. And he's like, thanks guys, and he's so happy. So the balloon gets blown full of air. And I was just like, Like he looks so disgusted of what he's done. Oh man. I'm not gonna need stunts for. I'm gonna get electric type Pokemon later on anyway. So no. Uh, people still love Nicole, right? I'm not wrong on that. Cause oh my god, like when that anime-esque fighting scene came up in Gumball, and like even like back then, I saw art on the internet, people like loving Nicole and like them drawing her as that anime character, like like an anime style because of that scene. And you know, my friend told me about Gumball going Super Saiyan because like in high school, I stopped watching the show. We talk about Gumball Go Super Saiyan. I have a picture on my phone, right? It's like, was it? It's Richard, the dad, dressed like Kratos from God of War. One of the teachers is dressed like Sailor Moon. Hey, if you want to know another freaky scene and joking Gumball, it's the banana character, and you don't see what he's watching on his laptop, but Gumball walks in on the banana character, looking at another banana, taking its peel off. Oh, come on, man. Is it because I mentioned the freaky banana? Look, I'm sorry, alright? It's one of the funniest jokes in Gumball. Is basically he's watching banana porn. I'm not lying. That is the joke. Richard can cuss at any time if you work. Yeah. But he's watching a banana stripping basically because the banana is taking off its peel, and the banana just looks back at Gumball just like he's like, oh, I've been caught. And Gumball just has that same face, and he closes the door in disgust. It was an orange? Okay, I mean, either way. He's basically watching fruit strip. So it's basically food porn. Which granted, I know that's a thing. Like that is a joke. Like not just in Gumball, but like in real life. People will just look at like, ooh, like Adult Swim has done it himself. Like their bumpers like include like 2 pieces of corn on cob. Crossing swords. I think it was that. I don't remember exactly the bumper, but that was the Adult Swim bumper. It was just 2 corn on cobs together, and you just look at those corn on cobs while they just move around slowly. Yeah, he was bananing it. I mean, they are teenagers, so whenever they mention a teenager in like shows like adult cartoons, they will generally just say that they're teenagers. They will do that because they want to make it more relatable with teenagers and I guess older adults because they think it's funny. That's really it. It's a bell with leaves and a weird mouth. All right, you got some experience. You can go back. You evolved. You're good. You wanna know what else got a weird mouth? My mom. If you say your mom, get fired. My mom. Get out of here. Worth it. Oh man. It's funny how Benson can just deal with Muscle Man. I mean, granted, Muscle Man is competent. Which is the problem with Mordecai and Rigby. They aren't. But you know, it is great that Benson, like, genuinely just gets some great character development. Like, basically, almost all of them do, except like Mordecai. But I think it's the kind of the point. Bro's arm was like, don't move. No, I had to burp. I just didn't want to. I didn't want the you know, the mic to pick that up. Like, granted, it kind of did, but I don't want to, like, you know, burp with no, you know, just open mouth burp on stream. Like, I have done it before, but I try not to. Like, imagine someone just comes in and washes his hair like a giant burp. I mean, granted, you might find that funny, but not everybody does. Like, I'll find it funny. Oh, wait. Let's just heal it. uh... Wait, whoops. That's a moonstone. Yeah, I'm only healing now because we got like one more door. You're walking the plank if you lose. Wow. We got a Pharaoh now, chat. That's another evolution. Looks like what, 3 evolutions in one stream. Man, like, as soon as I saw I can trade, like, it worked. Like, it works. I'm like, it works. Like, genuinely, of course, like, it should work. But granted, I was a kid when I first played this, guys, and I could not, you know, trade with myself at all. So the fact that I could never experience trading, like, you know, you kind of missing like part of the experience with Mons. Pokemon, you can't trade or battle. But of course, eventually time went on and I was able to, you know, get systems. And I'm really glad that, like, they have a Switch 2 and not a completely different console. because now I can do this just fine now. And when I eventually get to playing Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, I'll play Sword and Scarlet on stream. I'll do a full playthrough of those games on stream, and I'll play the decks on stream because I've already done it for Violet and Shield. But I'm thinking, you know what? That'll be great to do on stream. Like, complete the decks. Like, now I just want to play through the game casually, like I always do. But, eventually, when we get to the grind for the decks, I'm going to need, like, all the topics, all the things to talk about. Because the Pokedex grind, especially, like, in the early games, kind of blows. Are you seasick? No. Oh, here's a funny thing. So, I was asked by my aunt whether or not I want to go on a cruise, right? She told me the dates, and this is back when I thought that I was still be in college this year, and I thought to myself, at the very least, I'm probably not gonna be able to graduate until like mid, if not by the end of summer, then worst is fall, midsummer, earliest, I guess, or spring if I'm lucky. But no, but I told her like I can't because I got school, and that was the one thing I wanted to focus on. Now I don't need to worry about that. Which is now funny to think about. Like, I am actually graduating college. But that makes me feel so happy to say. Like, I'm actually doing a thing. I'm actually managed to graduate college. I think like once I do, even like before I do, I'll just look for a job. And, I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to try to make streaming, well, I don't want to say work, because I don't think it's going to be. It is a nice thing to do, because like when it comes to me streaming, I like doing it. Like, I just genuinely like streaming because I'm playing games and chatting. And, I am making content, which is the thing I've wanted to do for so many years. Like, you're watching YouTube when I was a kid, and looking at myself now, like, it's been almost a year, chat, since I started streaming. If I remember correctly, my first test stream is test stream like 2025. No, 2024. But genuine like first stream March 2025. Granted, I hate that stream looking back, but it's always funny to think about, because you know when you're starting out, your quality is awful, like you know, like now, but my first stream ever, like not counting the test stream, I think like I had OBS working right, and my mic was fine, right? But I'm watching the playback of my entire stream. You can't hear me at all because I was muted. I was muted the entire stream of me playing Balatro, because like I was just doing a gold stick run for completionist plus plus, and I was muted the entire time. And I looked back in that stream and I was like, man, I'm so dumb. Like, my God, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Like, why did I do that? Like, why did I not check everything? Like, granted, I know how streamers, the joke with streamers, like how you know if you're muted. You don't, because you're muted. But, and granted, your first stream, sure, but I was trying. It's not my first time streaming. I'm just trying to, you know, start and get over it. So of course I was muted the entire stream. Like, imagine if someone came to my stream and just screamed muted. I would have been so embarrassed then. I'm like, no, it's my first time. It's my first time streaming. I was muted during that stream and I hated it. I did. Well, but it was funny to look back on. And at the very least I did stream, but I think like after that, after seeing the playback, I lost a little bit of confidence to stream. But then like 2 months later, like I always want to say like late May, but it was actually like early June, I think, where I actually did stream again. So I think like what, June 4th? I think that was when the recording was. That's when I started streaming and I did it more consistently. Well, I don't want to say more consistently, but you know, I streamed more. And then like I got like later on, because I'm keeping my, I'm still in school. So, and you know, something happened, so I couldn't be in school for like the entirety of after August, like August to December, like to the rest of the year, I couldn't be in school. But then finally, but at the very least, I just tell myself, just stream. Like, just stream during this time. And I did. And well, then January happened and apparently I'm graduating. So that was the big surprise to everyone. And of course, the one person who can't believe it is me. I just inspect it. That's myself like, I gotta finish the rest of school first, don't I? It's like, no, you're good. Just graduate. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right, I get a proof from graduation, and I guess I'm good. But man, like I know I'm like my 1 year anniversary is not like here yet, and yes, I am calling it anniversary because I do want to celebrate that. It's been a year since I started streaming, and that's something to celebrate. Like it'll be 1 year, like technically, it's already been like 2 years. I do count the test stream, but that doesn't count because like I did not broadcast on Twitch. I just streamed privately. That's something. I hate Sanitek so much. That I do. But man, I can't believe I've been doing this for like almost a year now, and I gotta say, chat, this 1 year journey, it's still not doesn't feel real. Like, you know, I've been trying this, and it has worked out for me. Like, I am genuinely confident in saying that. And the reason why I'm confident in saying that is because, like, you know, I can just go live and just do it. I can just go live and play a game. And I have done streams where I just chatted. But really, look, I just want to play games. Well, when it comes to just me chatting, like I need something to talk about, but I've already done that for you know, Legends EA, and before Legends EA came out, and you know, ranking every Balatro deck, ranking Mons. So I feel like I can do that. I'm thinking of doing like another ranking tier list now that I've said that. I don't know what though. Like what would I rank? You know what? Since I've already ranked like Balatro because that's a game I've been playing in 2025, and I just started streaming, so I just figured why not just stream a game I'm already playing a lot. So that's how that came about. And Pokemon was because like I love Pokemon so much. So let's just rank stuff. It probably would be something Sonic related. Yeah, it would be. It would be some Sonic related. It should be some Sonic related. Like it could be either that or Resident Evil. Maybe Resident Evil because you know 9 is out now. Like, genuinely, why not? Um, yeah, I should do like a Resident Evil tier list. I don't know what of though. Hmm. Let's see. Do I rank games? I guess. I think that would be like the obvious thing to rank is the games itself. Of course. whenever they, whenever I do this gym, it's always like that. It's right next to it. Okay, is it like the next one over, or like right below it, or above it? All right, so this is like another reason why I love Needle King. It's so good for this gem. I mean, I don't need trash. Got it. Second try. All right, let's play this guy next. Let's see what else I can think about. All right, of course. Probably should just use dig. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying. Like, it still sucks that I can get paralyzed because of static. Double team doesn't matter, so eat it. There's another one. Switch off to you instead. Still not over. I can use Alakazam in this game, but you know what? I'm happy. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see. Can I get past this guy with just Alakazam and not use my Needle King? Because I don't want to get paralyzed twice in a row. Okay, I am faster, but I guess because I'm Alakazam, which is normally faster than Pikachu anyway. Okay, so now Nidoking can sweep his sweep Lieutenant Surge. Right, let's beat up an American. It's funny to think about because they just met like Pokemon to last like 2 games, and they didn't realize, oh wait, it's too successful. We can't just stop here. So we can't just say America. And then we get a region based on America. Alright, so let's just avoid getting static with Nidoking. So Alakazam. I love this gym leader team, by the way. It's my favorite gym leader team in the game. Well, in the series. It's either this version or it's Let's Go version, which, oh my god, it's so good. Like, I like the Gen 2 version and the, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Like the remakes, Gen 4, like that Kanto's Gym Leader remix, and Gen 5. I love it too. And of course, it's gonna do that. Okay, good. One hit. I'll leave you a parting gift. Static. Oh. I mean, it's whatever. I think I do need, yeah, I still need cut, so I gotta take Charmander with me. But I need something to use Flash. I mean, I guess that could be Alakazam. Because what else is it gonna do in this game? Like, all I need is Psychic. So alright, so we gotta go get Flash. So let's set up a repel. Oh man, another thing that people are going to have to get used to going back to the old games is you can't set another repel after one wears off. You gotta do it manually. That is genuinely one of the reasons to recommend Black 2 and White 2. Just because of that. Like, when I heard that was a thing, I was like, oh, really? And then I actually played the game. Like, oh my god, this is a godsend. I love it. Whoever thought of this idea, you need a raise. Genuinely. It needs a raise. Yeah, honestly, there's no hidden item back here. So there is like a Mr. Mime trade. I'll do that later. Because like by that time I'll have like enough money to even like buy an Abra. I guess I get the rest of these items that are down here. You know what? Since I'm here, I can get the old Amber. And wait, can I still teleport to Vermilion City? Okay, yes, I can. So just don't go to the Pokemon Center at all. So let's go get the old Amber since like I'm near her anyway. Oh man, I love running shoes so much. When I played Gen 1 for the first time, I was like, oh my god, there's no running shoes. Like, oh man, like look, it's just because like I'm used to faster speed. Okay, so we got Flash, and I bought like 20 repels, even though like I don't really need it because I just managed to get all the stuff I need. Well, I got teleport, so that's the reason why. Alright, so let's save, so I have to do that again, and let's actually, yeah, you know what? Let's end it here. Alright, so chat, that was a great time. Ignore the Murder by Numbers I was playing. Look, I love Murder by Numbers soundtrack, so I'm just playing just for a few puzzles. Like, it is a nice game to play. It has a great soundtrack too. If you like Ace Attorney, which I do love Ace Attorney, the first two games I love, you should play Murder by Numbers. It is basically Ace Attorney, and the gameplay is Picross. It's weird, but it's a nice thing. Nice game. Alright, so let's rate someone. Probably they're also playing this game too. And someone's already shiny hunting. Oh no. I mean, granted, there is a way you can shiny hunt this game easily. Hmm. People are nuts locking this game. I mean, yeah, of course they would. I mean, this game has been out for like how long? People playing Resident Evil 9, but I can't actually like to look at that. I don't want to really. Hmm. I want any spoilers for it. Yeah, I was ready, Brando. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time for like another stream. And let's see, it should be Pokemon again. Alright, so see you guys next time. Goodbye.